Hi, and welcome to City Happenings. I'm Mayor David Black. Winter Wonderland is just days away. We'll tell you more. And we have a follow-up on a Papillion man who is fighting obesity by literally walking around the world. And in our final installment on the local school district's outdoor education program, we hear from Carriage Hill Elementary. These stories are next in City Happenings for the week of November 23rd.
Thanks, Mayor Black. The city's annual holiday celebration and lighting ceremony, Winter Wonderland, is set for Saturday, November 28th.
I think it's been a long-term vision to light downtown, so the city really spearheaded that effort to make that happen so that the whole downtown has a cohesive look.
Ames says that community involvement, specifically volunteer help, is special.
No, I think that's something that's unique to Papillion. I don't know that you'd see that in every Midwest town, but people here really care and they want this to be a successful event and they enjoy it, so they put their time and effort into it.
Winter Wonderland will continue to experience improvements, but it's important to remember its roots.
I think that it's in a good place where it is. Obviously we want to continue to tweak it and make it more fun every year and add different things, but I think like Papillion Days, you want to keep the core activities the same so that people know what to expect and it's, their traditions, because the biggest part of it is tradition. But it's really in a great place. We're excited to have our chili feed back again this year. It should be better than ever.
This event could not happen without all of the community help and cooperation.
We have a really good partnership with the City of Papillion. We depend on some of their staff to help us make it happen, especially with the lights and those things. We have great sponsorships in the community. Sac Federal Credit Union is one of our biggest sponsors, as well as Pinnacle Bank. So we're very blessed with all of the people that come out to support us. Like I said, the local union supports us with the hot chocolate and the s'mores. The fire department in general is just great because they host the chili feed in their station for us. So we're really lucky. All of our foundation board members are volunteers, so they all give their time to make this a success.
A Papillion native has lost a tremendous amount of body weight, and he's done it by walking, as in walking across Japan. Now he's conquering New Zealand.
When you're walking that much a day, you do have to keep yourself nourished. It's really important. So, I have resupply points along my way because, obviously I'm not going to be hitting a convenience store, every few miles. It's going to be few and far between. So I am planning through trail notes. There's detailed trail notes on the trail of where I'm going to be able to resupply, where I'm going to get the food, the water, everything. And then I have to plan how much food I need at those resupply points in between so I can survive to the next resupply point and so on and so forth. I utilize those trail notes to my advantage.
To call attention to obesity, New Bern is walking for the charity Walk from Obesity.
They supported me at my going away party. It was quite nice. They sent out some shirts, some pamphlets to help support the cause as well. It's not really about them supporting me as much as I want to support them and I want to support the cause. I'm trying to raise as much money as I can because obesity has always been a personal thing for me. I've been overweight most of my life. So, I'm not really, they set up a campaign for me on their website and I have that campaign page. So, they've done enough. It's about me giving to them really and me giving to the cause.
His goal is to raise $25,000.
As I continue walking, if they feel, the need to support my cause or the want to support my cause, then yes, they can make pledges. They can pledge for every mile, kilometer that I walk, whatever. Or if they just want to donate money. That's really the whole goal, to inspire people to fight against obesity or just donate money to the cause. So I have my website, I have strawhatbackpacker.com, and that is a link. There's a link to it, to my campaign page for the Walk from Obesity. They're able to donate money through that. They can also contact me if they want to, make a difference in some other way. But yeah, my campaign page is on my website, so they can donate money directly to that.
New Bern has some advice and encouragement for others.
I'm really excited to walk across New Zealand. I've prepared myself for a year now, saving up money and training in New Zealand. And, my final thoughts would be just to anyone out there, go out there, live your dreams, do whatever you want to do because, you only have that one life to live. Fight against obesity. If you're struggling with obesity, just go out there, do something small, make a difference. You can make a change in the world just from the small things.
This is our final look at the outdoor education program. At Carriage Hill, they know why outdoor ed is important.
That chance for them 2 days to get all of this science knowledge that then they're applying for the rest of the school year. I mean, we just started our science unit, and I've probably brought up outdoor ed 5-6 times in the last week or two. Remember when we did this? And oh, look how this ties to this. And when they can link that in their mind to that experience that they had.
Pappas says it's a plus having city police officers on the trust course.
They see their teachers all the time, and yes, we're role models in their life and they look up to us and trust us. But to be able to build that relationship with a police officer at such a young age and have that positive influence in their life, especially that Officer Foster and Officer Tackett work with them on the trust course, which is a very scary time for a lot of them and something that's really hard for a lot of our kids. A lot of tears, you know, in 11, 12-year-olds that you wouldn't expect. And so to have that officer there, Officer Foster and Officer Tackett, who they can trust and who can really talk them through it and build that relationship with them is such a valuable thing for these kids.
Pappas points out that the trust course has a strong influence on the students.
It fits into who they are as people. You know, people ask me all the time what I teach, and I list off the subjects, but I say I also like to think I teach a lot of life lessons to these kids and how to be hard workers, how to have that growth mindset of even when something's hard, I can work through it, I can use the people around me to help me, and when I accomplish something that I thought I couldn't do or that I thought was going to be really hard, and even if it was hard, that sense of accomplishment for them is something that stays with them for a really long time.
A huge congratulations to Papillion police officers Joby Dreffs and Frank Matea for their efforts. Their actions saved lives of local residents. Officer Matea kept a man alive through CPR until the EMTs arrived, and Officer Dreffs pulled an occupant from a burning car while he was soaked in diesel fuel. Thank you, and a huge well done to these fine officers. With the holidays coming, there are many things happening, and there are lots of ways to stay up to date. You can find us on Facebook, follow the City of Papillion on Twitter, or even watch our YouTube channel. And information about all of our departments and programs is available on our website. For more about Papillion, go to www.papillion.org or just call the Mayor's hotline at 402-827-1111. Thanks for watching.